Hey guys, this is Cus from Team Oshigumi. Today's deck profile will be on Thavas. And as usual, thanks to our sponsor, Patrick O'Donnell, for doing our mats, designs, and all sorts of other bullshits. You can find his website for custom designs in the link below in the description. Alright, let's jump right to it. Our deck profiles start with our starter. Our starter is the Mitros. Moving to our playset of a grade 3s, Thavas. 2 copies of Kratos and 1 copy of Skyros. Skyros is pretty good for this deck in my opinion because it gives the front row the resistibility on GB1 and also ability for your rear guard to, when it attacks, search top 5 cards from your deck and look for a grade 3, reveal it to your opponent. If you find a grade 3, you add it to your hand. Moving on to grade 2s. 3 copies of Adelaide, 2 copies of Nikitas, 2 copies of Magnum Assault. Now keep in mind, boys and girls, Magnum Assault was Eritad, because in the card, it doesn't say the cost for it, it just says you may pay the cost. Now the cost for it is you counterblast. So has effect on GB1 once per turn. At the end of the battle, this when it attacked the enemy vanguard, when it was boosted, then you get to restand it. If you counterblast 1, you get to restand this unit, and also it gains 2,000 until the end of the turn. So it becomes 11,000 for second attack, at least. Oh well, there's that. So now you know what the next card was going to be. 2 copies of Janka, and then 3 copies of Tidal Assault. Magnum Assault, Tidal Assault. Alright, moving on to grade 1s. Kelpie Rider Nikki, aka the Strife Otter. 3 copies of Stacia. Playset of Melania. And a playset of Perfect Guard. Generic Perfect Guard, not the unflip Perfect Guard, because in this deck it's not really counterblast heavy and there's other methods of countercharging, so there's no point of you shelling out like $15 just for 1 copy of the unflip PG, because second price in Vanguard suck a dick. Alright, playset of the Supersonic Healer, aka the unflipper that I was just talking about. Once per turn, you put this into your soul, and you get to choose 1 face down damage zone, and you turn it face up. So you get to soul charge, and on top of that shit, you get to counter charge. Best shit ever. Alright, moving on to the next critical trigger. A playset of Petros. Petros, really good. It allows you to soul charge when you attack with the Vanguard with the word Thavas in it. It gains 5,000 attack points, 5,000 power, and you get to draw a card. 4 copies of a heal trigger, 2 copies of the drop trigger, and 2 copies of Alkeburst send trigger. Pretty much at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, you choose one of your other rear guards and you may exchange its position. If you do, return this deck to your deck and shuffle your deck. So yeah, comes in handy. Just in case you want to know what scenario might come in handy. Just saying, if this was up here and you had a great somehow you had a grade 3 down here because you were using his skill, put him in soul, bring out Thavas out, and this was the only open rear guard space without killing off any other rear guards, like, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? So you put the Thavas here, you attack this to the enemy's vanguard. It may or may not hit depending on if you have a boost or not, and after you do it, you swap places. Bring the Thavas back out here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, my bad. Bring the Thavas back out here, so you swap it. This goes to your deck and you shuffle it. So now you can attack with Thavas. Alright, moving on to the G zone. Moving on to the straights. Mind you, this deck is early game rush, so you don't really need all the G guards. Seabreeze, Boar Dragon, playset of the Real Bro, Lambros, playset of Commander Thavas, 3 of Wailing Thavas, 2 copies of the Ice Spirit Dragon, and 1 copy of Floatia. The reason I don't use Screw You, because, I mean, Ice Barrier Dragon does it all, pretty much. First battle, or the 4th battle, it gains 10,000, so I don't need to throw a card away. Yeah, I really almost never use G-Guards in this deck. At most, I commonly use like 1 at most, because before they get to do any of their shit, usually I get to finish them off. My personal playstyle, I find Lambros to be the real true finisher of the deck. When it attacks at the 4th battle of the turn, you get to restand your rear guards, and you give it two of your rear guards, and you give it 10,000 attack, 10,000 power. Most people probably say the Wailing Thavas is the true finisher of this deck, because on his GB2 skill, 2nd skill, counterblast 1, when it attacks, it gains 5,000 for every battle that occurred in that turn, and the opponent cannot guard with grade 1s, so they can't perfect guard. My personal favorite, I mean, this is the one I like to stride into first, because the Command of Thavas gives that ability to one of the units that they can attack from the back row, and he also gives them 5,000 power boost. And actually, that's about it for today, guys. Our next video will probably be on the Try 3 booster box unboxing. We bought a whole case, so we'll see how that turns out. Personally, in my opinion, I think Gears is not getting really good support from that, but Neo Nectar and Royal Paladins will get that loving they deserve, I guess. Gears will get that crossover dragon, which is super hyped, but isn't really that good, because you can't even use it with Gear Groovy skill. But, you know, whatever. But that's about it, guys. Please, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I mean, why haven't you? Subscribe already, so you can follow us on our bullshit talk of Vanguard and deck profiling and unboxing, and you could be jealous of what we pull, or you could laugh at our misfortune at getting shitty pulls. Well, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.